Welcome to day 7 of our 10-day Revitalise challenge. We are going to be doing a HIIT workout today, which we're going to be doing a 45-second of exercise with a 15-second recovery. As you can see, I've got some hand weights here. I will be using those, but you don't have to if you don't want to. You can do everything that we do without. There will be a little bit of a cardio boost because we're going to be doing some standing work, and we will also be going down to the floor. So you'll see in the first instance, I'm going to be off my mat. On the second part, I will be on the floor on the mat. And we have got quite a quick transition, as you can imagine, 15 seconds to go from standing down to the floor for one of our exercises. I'll give you as much notice as I can, but obviously work to a level that feels right for you. We're going to be doing nice controlled movements. It's technique over speed. I really hope you're going to enjoy this. Let's get started. So our first exercise is going to be a hip opener. Let's put our hands on our hips. We're going to be opening out our knee lift out to the side and then back to center. We're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So we're going to open out, coming out, and then we're going to bring it back in. We just want to warm up through those hips. Other side, coming out, and then back to the start. Good. Again, breathe. We're just opening out, activating those abdominals. So pull everything in. Remember, pulling it nice and tall through your midline as we do our exercises. We're doing 45 seconds of movement. Then we've got a 15-second recovery. And make sure you have some water handy if you want to take it in the middle. All right, taking it back, opening out, finding that balance. Good. Tummies are pulled in, nice long line through your body. Take a breath. Opening out, back to center. Last one. Great job. All right. We're going to actually open our legs nice and wide, and we're going to keep our arms in a T. We're going to be going into a nice stretch forwards and back to center. Okay, just make sure you keep your hips pushing backwards. Nice straight legs. Off we go. So we're going to just take ourselves to the side and back up. So just do this at a pace that feels right for you. I'm going to be just coming up and going down. Make sure you're using your breath. Lovely. Breathe as we come out. Let your arm go backwards as your diagonal arm comes forward. And we want to take this nice diagonal position. We're stretching out through those hamstrings, opening out. Nice flat back as we come down. Reach and across. Good. And again, reach. Now we will be picking up our weights in our next one. Tummies are pulled in, shoulders are away from our ears. That's our last one. Let's walk our feet in, march those legs. All right, we're going to grab our weights. We're going to do a little double squat and up. So I'll show you. We're just going to come down with a little pulse and squeeze and raise. Now I'm picking up my weights. You don't need them. We're going to get started. Off we go. Those 15 seconds goes very fast. 2 little pulses and up. Now with a squat, push back with your hips. Weight is going into the back of your heels. As we come down, chest are lifted, squeeze and raise. Now, as we go through this, I want you to know that shallower is easier, deeper is harder. And if you don't want to do a little double pulse, you don't have to. Just choose what works for you. And as I say, with or without weights. I'm just demonstrating with. But you can feel here, my heart rate is going up. We're using our big glute muscles. Abdominals are pulled in. We're nearly there. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. March those legs through. All right, we're going to take our legs slightly wider. We're going to have our hands at our temples. We're going to be doing a knee lift into a wider squat, knee lift, wide squat. With or without weights. I'm keeping mine, but you take yours away if you need to. All right, so let's do our knee lift. Open wide, down to that squat and up. So knee and elbow come together as we come down. Lovely. So we want to kick back with those hips. This is a little bit of where you can feel that cardio raised, but we want to get ourselves strong. So push back. Make sure those knees don't travel forwards. Well done. And again, out. And down, breathe, cross, and down. These little weights do make a big difference. So if you feel it's too much, please put them down. We're nearly there. We've got our last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Walk those legs through. Good. We're going to go into a split squat, a lunge position, should I say. Make sure your leg isn't too far back. And what we're going to do is we're going to be coming down and raising up. And apologize for panting, but here we go. Exhale as we come down and then coming back up. Now again, if you find that a lunge position is difficult, just don't go down very far. Just keep a split line, raise your arms up and down, nice and shallow if you need to. I'm not going all the way down. I'm just pushing down to a point that feels right for my knees. But we want to make sure that they go down nice and vertically, okay? So try and keep yourself and your body upright. Try not to lean forwards. We are wanting to be as vertical as we can, drawing through those abdominals. Shoulders are working. And obviously on our next one, we'll be just doing the same with our other side, but we're going to change our arms. Last one. Good. Coming up, walk those legs through. All right, so this one, as we come down, we're actually going to come into this position that we're going to open out and then come up, okay? So let's find that balance. Take a deep breath in, off we go. So we're going to slow it down, out, center, and up. Down, out, center, and up. If you don't have a weight, just squeeze your fists. Nice long line with those arms. Lowering down and out. Center and up. Lower and out. Center and up. Now, if I'm going too fast, you can slow it right down. All right, so just take your time. Control the moves. Our 45 seconds does go quite quickly. We're in our last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk those legs through. One more standing position. Legs wide. We're going to have our hands here. Push back into a sumo squat. Arms come all the way forward up to the top. Tuck your tailbone under as we do a tricep press back, okay? We're just about to get started. Off we go. So coming down, pull those arms up. Tricep press back. All the way over. Lowering down. Good. Again, up. Tricep press back. All the way up, slowly lower down. Try to keep your arms nice and controlled. So with or without the weights, you want to be controlling that movement, pushing through those heels. Up we come, tuck our tailbones under, out and down. Good. Now we are going down to the floor on our next one. So we are going to be having to do a quick transition. We'll be going onto our backs. We'll be doing some bridge work. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. All right, let's go down to the floor. Have your weights handy if you want to. All right, coming into the floor, make sure your feet are close to your bottom. We're going to take our arms into vertical. With or without a weight, off we go. Coming up into a bridge, lower your arms to hip height, up to the top, and then hips touch the floor. Squeeze up and lower. Coming up, hips drop. Good. Coming up and lower. Coming up, hips tap. So we're just coming up and lower. Squeeze those glutes, push through those heels as we come down. Great job. You're doing really well. Excellent. I know that was a very quick transition, but sometimes it's better that way, isn't it? We're into our last 10 seconds. Coming up and lower. Up and down. Good. Bring your arms down by your sides. Our next one is going to be a marching bridge. So I'm just going to show you, going to come up. We're going to be taking our leg into tabletop and changing over, trying to keep ourselves as balanced as we can. Take a deep breath in. Arms are going to be down your sides. Make sure you've got a really nice long line. Off we go. So we're going to squeeze up into a bridge, and then we're going to march our legs. Nice tabletop legs if you can. Nice and controlled. Okay. Transferring that weight from one foot to the other. Well done. And again. Good. Excellent. Just checking where we are, and we need to go into a seated position after this. Always good to give you a little bit of warning. Try and make sure that those hips are nice and stable. Try not to rock them. If you feel they're rocking, put your hands just to hit your hips so you can feel what you're doing. And this is actually a good squeeze. We're having to really balance. Try not to arch your back. You want to pull in. Last one. Let's lower our hips down. Bring our knees in. Chin comes to chest. We're going into a half roll back position. with or without weights. I'm going to do this one without weights, sitting nice and tall. We're going to have our arms here. We're going to lower down. We're going to reach back, come back to center and up. Are you ready? Off we go. Exhale as we lower down. We're going to rotate out, back to center and up. Again, lowering down, open out, scooping our tummies in and coming up. Nice long neck, chin comes to chest, shoulders coming forward a little bit as we go into our scoop. We want to really C-curve our spine as we go back, opening out, back to center, squeeze and raise. Down we go. Breathe, keeping your legs nice and balanced, back to center and raise. We've got in our last 10 seconds. Let's see how many we can do. Probably just about up to this one. Last half roll back, coming up. Have a little pause, put your hands down. A little bit of a give with those legs. We are going to do some rotation work. So we're going to do our Russian twist, holding your weights if you want to. If you don't want to, just fingers holding together. We're going to lower ourselves down and we're going to rotate. We're going to rotate to the other side, come back to center and scoop and raise. Now that 15 seconds isn't much of a break. So if your abdominals are feeling it, just don't go down so far with your roll back. As you can see, I don't go down massively with the roll back. I'm trying to control it, keep my feet on the floor, abdominals are pulled in, and scoop and raise. Along we go again. Now then, we are going to go onto all fours very quickly on our next one, all right? So this is our last circle around. Good. Come back to center. Scoop and raise. Let's put those weights down. Let those legs go. We're going to turn ourselves onto all fours and we're going to be doing a rainbow leg, all on our right side with our rainbow leg. Make sure you've got a really good postural position, tucking those knees up underneath those hips. Tummies are pulled in. Our wrists are underneath our arms. We're going to take our right leg back. Off we go. We're going to circle over to tap outside our mat, circling over and tap the other side. Again, circle over, reach through those arms, pull up through those abdominals, nice flat back, squeeze your glutes so that you're not using your spine. We're wanting to use our big glute muscle when we do this, just allowing our leg to circle up and over. Now we've all got different mobilities through our hips. The most important thing is keeping everything parallel to the floor, that you're not rocking your hips right or left. Everything is pressing into the floor. You're doing great. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bring that leg in. Go into child's pose because we're going to do the same on the other side. Rotate those wrists. Coming back up. Find your position. Pull up through those abdominals. Taking our left leg back. Here we go. So we're going to rotate that leg up and over. Those 15 seconds just go so fast, don't they? We are nearly there. We've only got one more move after this. And that will be a 15-minute lovely workout for you. Squeeze and raise as we come over. Around we go and down. You should feel energized. Every muscle has been used. Abdominals are controlling this. Coming up and over. Good. Breathe. We're going to work into our triceps and our chest for our last exercise. Just control this one as we go along. You've got this. We've got our last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Bring that leg in. We're going to go into child's pose. We're going to go into a box position. And we're going to actually go into a press up. So I'm just going to show you. You're just going to come into a press up where you're going to let your head come ahead of your hands. And then you're going to press your arm back. And we're going to do alternating arms. Off we go. Exhale as we come down. Inhale, press up. Right arm goes back, comes back to center. Let's go again. So keeping your body as stable as you can. Go down as far as it feels comfortable. We're working our triceps. So nice flat palm, nice long strong arm as you reach back, pressing up to the ceiling, keeping everything balanced. And then coming back. Good. Coming up. We're nearly there. Good. Coming back. As you know, I like to make sure that we use our arms. Get that strength in. We're in our last one to go. Here we go. Down and up. Last arm raise. Back and down. Well done. Let's push our hips back. reach forwards. You're done. Great job. Well done. So just push back with those hips. Well done. Really nice little exercise set to put into your day. Reaching forward with those arms. Tailbone goes away. Nice stretch through. Let's bring our arms together into the center. What we're going to do is we're going to take our right arm underneath our left arm, rotate around into a thread the needle, but we'll do it from a child's pose position. Deep breath in. Exhale, let's come back out. And let's change the other side. So rotate around. Good. Coming back to center and coming back. Going to come up onto our knees. If you don't like being on your knees, you can come into a seated position. We're going to take our arms from our sides. Deep breath in as we raise our arms up, looking up at the ceiling. Exhale out and down. Good. And again, deep breath in and up. And exhale out and down. Good. Hand to the floor. Let's raise and just extend and enjoy that stretch. Over we go to the other side. Reaching down, soften through your standing arm. Good. Coming back to center. Shake out your hands. Give yourselves a clap. And that's it. Day 7 is done. I hope you enjoyed that one. We'll do something different again for day 8. I'm really looking forward to seeing you tomorrow.